Now, you need to understand that what is a molten magma. As you see here that the magma is moving. So, as this magma moves under the surface of the earth, it also makes the plates or the surface bed move along with it, and this changes the lithospheric plates and the land that we live on. Now, let us talk about the movement of lithospheric plates. We need to understand in a better way that how do the lithospheric plates move. So, the movement of these plates, it causes various kind of changes on the surface of the earth. It may result in formation of new land masses, it may result in formation of new landforms such as mountains, volcanoes, plateaus, plains, etc. Or it may also result in some natural calamities such as earthquake, volcanic eruptions, tsunamis, etc. The earth movement is divided on the basis of forces which cause them. As you see here, the movement of the plates of the earth, it causes as it subdivides itself or as it contracts, new landforms of mountains is formed. So, this is how the movement of lithospheric plates affect the surface of the earth. Now, the movement of earth is divided into two categories depending upon the movement of the plates. Some are endogenic forces and the other ones are known as exogenic forces. Now, what do you understand by endogenic and exogenic? So, endogenic forces are the forces which act in the interior of the earth. For example, the movement of the molten magma inside the earth. Whereas exogenic forces, these are the factors or the forces that work on the surface of the earth and it changes the movement or it influences the movement of the plates. So, now let us see where we get this word endogenic from. So, the word endogenic originates from two different words, Indo and genic. Indo means inside and genic means origin. So, these are the forces or factors that originates or that has their origin from the inside of the earth. Whereas exogenic, the word exogenic is derived from exo and genic. Exo means outside and genic means origin. So, all the factors that are outside the origin of the earth. Now let us study further about endogenic forces. So, they originate, as we already discussed, deep inside the earth. They are caused due to convection current in the mantle and the movement of lithospheric plates. They sometimes produce sudden movements and at times slow movements. So, most of the time the movement of this is very slow. However, sometimes it may also be a sudden or a quick movement. Now, the endogenic forces, these are the forces which act in the interior of the earth and they result in calamities such as earthquake and volcanoes. So, they sometimes produce sudden movements and other times slow movements, and these movements, however slow or sudden they may cause mass destruction over the surface of the earth. So, endogenic forces consist of two kind of things, sudden forces or diastrophic forces, and they may result in volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, landslides, mountain building, etc. Now, the earth movement, as we already saw, are of two types, endogenic and exogenic. Now, endogenic are deep inside the surface of the earth, which may result in earthquake, volcano, landslides, etc. However, exogenic is whatever the forces that are happening on the surface of the earth, such as soil erosion on deposition, which is caused by rivers, wind, sea waves, glaciers, etc. Now let us talk about volcanoes. Volcanoes are another form of lands which results in different kind of volcanic eruptions or the lava coming out from the mantle of the earth. So, a volcano is a vent, is an opening in the earth's crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. It allows hot molten rocks, ash, gases to escape from the interior of the earth to the outside. As you see here in this diagram, that here is the earth's crust marked with yellow, and then there is mantle. Mantle consists of liquid form of lava, which consists of molten rock, ashes, gases, etc. And from time to time, these volcanoes, they erupt. That means that the molten magma comes on the surface of the earth. So, a volcano consists of different things. There is a vent. These are the openings. Vents means the openings through which the molten magma can come on the surface of the earth. Now, as we were studying about volcanoes, these volcanic activities, they tend to form volcanic mountains over a period of time. How so? As you observe in this map, there are few volcanoes here. The volcanoes in Fuji, Oshama, etc. So, these volcanoes, when the magma comes on the surface of the earth, it solidifies over a period of time. And once it solidifies, it starts to build up in a form of mountains or craters. These mountains which are caused or which are formed due to volcanic eruptions are known as volcanic mountains. Now, how does a volcano works? Let's see. So, as the mantle, the magma comes from the mantle, there is an eruption in the volcano and the hot lava comes outside. So, based on that, based on the activity of each volcano, there are three types of classifications: active volcanoes, dormant volcanoes, or extinct volcanoes. Let's study about these three kind of volcanoes further. So, now what are active volcanoes? By the name itself, we can understand that active volcanoes are the volcanoes that constantly eject volcanic lava, gases, ashes and fragmental materials. These are active in nature, as in they emit or they erupt constantly from time to time. However, there are also dormant volcanoes. What are dormant? Dormant is something which is very subtle, rest undisturbed. Okay. So, they are very dangerous and violent volcanoes and they remain dormant after their eruptions for some time, and also there are no indications of future eruptions. So, what happens once there is an eruption from a volcano? Then there is no activity that is seen in that volcano. They remain dormant or they do not show any kind of movement at all. These are known as dormant volcanoes. Then there are extinct volcanoes. Now, the volcanoes are considered extinct when there are no indications of future eruptions, as in now there is no indication or there is no chance that this volcano will erupt or emit out such gaseous or lava substances. The craters of these volcanoes, they are filled up with water which gives rise to lakes. So, they become natural water bodies instead. For example, there is a volcano known as Kohe, which is the Sultan of Iran.